Guys who are mad all of the time for no reason. Let's get these guys out of here. There's no reason to be here. This is the one obvious. Start beating up on women and children, or start riots or whatever. Men who don't take care of their kids. Let's get these guys out.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get these. They're serving no use. All right. They're just you're not here for your kids. What are you here for? But there's been a lot of talk and policy talk about certain demographics of the United States being removed from the country, and we'll see how that plays out, if that happens and when it happens. I've compiled a list of top 5 types of men who should definitely be a part of that, whatever group is exiled from the country. These top 5 men should be a part of those groups.
Now, these 5 individual men, or the 5 types of
top
men?
5 types of men.
Oh, okay.
All right, and that's no matter the gender,
You said they're
demographic.
men.
I'm sorry, no matter, no type of no matter the demographic, what they the race, color, or whatever.
Well, I was going to ask them, why is the focus on men? Why don't you want to deport any women?
That's a different list. For a different week. Okay. I do have top 5 lists of women too. But it's only 5, and I wanted to make sure I get these top 5 type of men out.
Okay.
We got to make sure we get these out. Now, let's take out the obvious. Okay, I think I added one obvious, but let's take out the obvious. Rapists and all of these. Let's take out the obvious. Okay, top 5 men that should be exiled from the country. Number 5. Guys, tough guys. Guys who are mad all of the time for no reason. Let's get these guys out of here. There's no reason to be here.
The irrationally angry tough guy.
Yeah. There's no need for you to be here. There's never any telling what's on your mind or what you'll do. Maybe you're something sick in the head. I don't know. But you never have anything to smile about. You know what I mean? There's enough coochie on this planet to smile at some point in your life. Like, come on, man.
You never have a good day, like Ice Cube.
Let's get these guys out of here, man.
All right.
All right. Okay.
You won't be missed.
You won't. Number 4, okay? Guys who get drunk or get on drugs and become a totally different person. All right, and start, whatever. This is the one obvious. Start beating up on women and children, or start, riots or whatever. Because what we're not going to do, we're not going to be removing drugs and alcohol. Because Bubba uses them. So we need to remove the men
who can't handle it.
Who can't handle it.
Yes.
All right. People mad at
violent substance abusers.
Yeah. People get mad at Kodak all the time, but Kodak's happy when he's on his stuff, man. He's he's dancing and stuff. Leave him alone. Let's get with these guys who are disturbing the peace when they get on substance.
Very similar to the first group.
Kind of. Yeah. But the
always angry.
The angry and always mad guy, it doesn't necessarily disturbing the peace. These guys are doing things.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Number 3, men who don't take care of their kids. Let's get these guys out.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get these. They're serving no use. All right. They're just you're not here for your kids. What are you here for?
Yeah.
All right. We don't need you here.
Deadbeat dads. Sayonara.
Yeah. To get those guys out of here.
Where are we going to send these? All the same place?
We can send them to the various different places.
Okay.
Yeah. Depending on the degree of what you are. Okay. Number 2, I really hate this guy. I really hate this guy. The 6'2" and above guy who walks into basketball gyms across the country with small college apparel and is sorry as sorry can be, and they never went to that school or played for that school. You should be exiled from this country and never to be seen or heard from again. Because that's just a farce. What are you doing? They come in there wearing UNF and Kansas, whatever, community college, and they never went there. These places, they have the apparel on the hoodies and the shirts. They just buy them on Amazon or something.
It is weird though.
It's weird.
You can't get that stuff easily.
No,
man. You could go out and get Michigan gear or North Carolina gear, but you want to get some high caliber University of Kansas at Peoria.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. You're fooling people just to get picked up in the first 5. That's silly. Yeah. Okay, and you should be exiled from the country.
And the game will sort it out too.
It will.
You'll be
It will.
exposed.
And then you'll never get picked again. You have to keep gym hopping.
There'll be people
I think that's
just
what they
like,
do.
how did that guy ever play in college?
You know what I mean?
Maybe he didn't. You would be right, sir.
Coming in at number 1, this was very easy for me, which led me to create the list in the first place. The guy who talks down on other men to get coochie. There is no place. There is no room for you
Here in the United States.
There's absolutely no room for you here.
Yeah.
You should be sent to the worst places in the world, and you with no weapons, and just fight for yourself and fend for yourself.
Right.
That's where you should be sent to. There's just
Okay.
no room for them.
Yeah, they're tough. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I don't have any strong disagreement with any of your things.
Anything I left out other than the obvious that kind of comes to your brain?
Republicans. All of them. Men, women, and children. Yeah. Leave, get executed, don't care. I don't like the guys that call shitty fouls late in the game
Oh man.
in a pickup.
Oh yeah.
Those guys could be exiled too.
Yeah, they really can.
There's no need for those guys whatsoever.
No. And they're consistent with it. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
like when the game gets tight, you know that guy that's going to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Make shitty calls, whether it's foul calls or traveling or whatever it is.
And a close relative to that person is the person who is kind of like the gym bully. Like when this person plays, they just argue about everything, the score, the foul, so that very little actual basketball gets played. And it's just about this guy arguing with everybody in the gym.
Yeah.
Like that guy needs to be deported.
1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Do not like that guy at all.
Kobe says somehow all of those guys could be the same guy. And,
Hey, how you do one thing is how you do everything.
And then pillow talkers belong on Rikers Island. Yeah.
Pillow talkers.
Yeah, man.
What do you mean by a pillow talker?
Like talking to women, pretty much being chatty patty and talking to women, basically like what's the word I'm looking for?
Wait, is this your number one category? Or is this different?
It's similar, but it's different.
What's the key difference?
Because what was my number 1 was like men talking down to get coochie.
Yeah.
This is it's not getting coochie. You're just doing it for nothing. You're just giving up information. It's a word I'm looking for. It's like my man calls it being chatty patty, but you're just you're just talking to women, giving them all the tea, spilling the tea. You know what I mean?
About guys?
About anything. Like I can tell, hey, Pink doesn't wash his hands when he piss. You know what I mean? But I'm talking to, a random girl. Not the
you would be
get
wrong.
coochie, but but
Yeah.
whatever.
All right.
Whatever the case may be.
Rikers Island. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Send them there.
Unsolicited info.
Unsolicited info. There you go. That's basically what I'm trying to say. All right.
You find these people get in your way.
Oh yeah, man. We're not getting in the way. They just don't need to be here. That's all. The world would be a better place without them.
Yeah.
All right. That's how you make this place great again.